Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Travon Walker, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man is Sanders. Tua, going to give it to Achane. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
RPO, no throw it to Rice. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Josh Hines-Allen getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
A 57-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
Think right open. Go. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. 11, add, go, let's go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Easy.
Hey, check that. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. To the 20. And he will score. Paschal Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, ready.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 43, here's second down and 2. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10.
All right, come on.
The motion man is Sanders. Here's a give to Achane. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, here's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Stop. Hey, Kim, sink right. Go, go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
Sink right over.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Chitton. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Looking out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Chitton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Jaguars.
The Jaguars with the ball. It's quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
All right, fellas, what's up? Ready, team, with it.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
To throw is Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. They'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Chutin. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, Lion. Hey, check out. 11, 13, look. Go. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 5.
All right, here we go. 30 left. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Kip, Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Chutin. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play for Jacksonville. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 38.
On first and 10, Lawrence. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Play fake. Now 2 in a throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Great job. Hey, go.
On the ground, it's Chutin to start the drive. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Lawrence now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Motion man is Rice. Fake the hand. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Complete, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7, brings up 3rd and 6.
All right, come on. All right, let's go.
Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Hey, 21G.
On 4th down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Think right over. Hey, I'm gun. I'm red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. 11. These are 20. 13, loop.
Run out of the gun, and it's Chuka. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Hey, think right. Go. Hey, go. Think right open.
Now here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Easy.
To throw is Lawrence. Forced out left. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Jaguars. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
chewing that on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
20, TX.
Second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It's Jalen Phillips. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. They go play action now.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, run! 13, 11, Agam.
On first down, Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go.
RPO, let's go to Rex. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready?
Here's second and 2.
Here we go.
Ritter. And he might wait just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, turn, it's hot. Hey, kill. Sink right. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready, break. Take right open.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the 36.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
42. Dolphins 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set, ready. Black, point to middle. Red, yellow.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First down.
Down.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
On play action, Ritter exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 10, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready up. 52 blasters. Here we go.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Hut.
A run up the middle with Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Shaheed in motion.
Hut.
A quick throw, the RPO is complete. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Chris Boswell on for the point.
Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, go.
Run over center now with Newton. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big hit. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Yellow. Set, go.
On 2nd down, Achane. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long.
Claude red. Come on, set.
Motion man is Rice.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. That one out wide to Achane. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Watch out now. 50 series.
They'll try it now with Achane. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Drill 52.
And the Dolphins first down. First down goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Achane. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Set. Cut.
Throwing is Ritter. And he'll take it on in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
42. Dolphins 21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Lisa 24. Go, let's go. Done. They said touch. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
13 left, 30 left. Go. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
49, Dolphins 21. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, cut.
Off the fake. Here's Ritter. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready.
Motion man is Rice.
43.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready.
Now Ritter to throw on second down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Ready?
Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go solve.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
The motion man is Sanders. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Sanders.
Yellow. Set. Cut.
They go play. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Watch out now. 6 yellow. 22. Set.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready? Go.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Set. Cut.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
56. Dolphins 21. Logan Cook to kick off for
Both
the
teams
Jaguars.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, it's Ritter. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set, cut. Set.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. That one to Zach Charbonnet. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On the double.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Set, ready.
Motion man is Rice.
38. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially. When they know the offense has to be one-dimensional, and this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Got it.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he is not going to get there. Short of the marker, and that's going to be a turnover on down. You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's 4th down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that 1st down marker, and get off the field on 4th down. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Easy, read it.
On 1st down, they'll go with 2. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He pulls it in around the 5. Is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, set.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, punt. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's taken in by Achek. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. A gain of 12.
Here we go.
First down, Dolphins.
The motion man is Sanders.
Punt, punt.
They'll run right here. It's Achek. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Ready.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
RPO, they throw it to Rice. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11,
They'll run. It's Tootin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up
Second and a yard.
13, Luke. Go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. There we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Watch it. Six.
Motion man is Rice.
Set. Huh?
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Waddle. On 2nd down, Ritter. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To throw is Ritter. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. Gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
95.
Shaheed in motion.
Set.
Here we go. One final play. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.